Welcome to This Explainer. I'm so excited to be acting as your personal digital concierge today. We're going to take a comprehensive tour right through the premium Calvin Klein shopping experience. So whether you're a first-time visitor to their digital storefront or you're just looking to, refine your shopping strategy, I am here to make sure you can navigate their collections and support services with absolute ease.
Here's a quick directory of everything we'll explore today to make your first visit totally seamless. We'll start with the brand's heritage, move on to navigating sizing, hit the checkout and support desk, learn how to care for your premium purchases, and finally, dive into sustainable recycling. Let's get right to it.
Starting off with Section 1, the foyer, brand heritage and the rise of an empire.
Let's step back in time for a second. Calvin Klein built a massive global fashion empire starting back in 1968. And what's really incredible is that he launched this entire legacy with just a $10,000 loan from his friend Barry Schwartz. Just a few years later, by 1973, he was expanding into approachable sportswear. Then, in 1976, he essentially sparked the entire global designer jeans craze, literally just by placing his name on the back pocket of a slim-cut pair of denim. Oh, and of course, 1982 brought that revolutionary men's underwear launch that permanently cemented the brand as a household name.
Hearing directly from the founder himself gives us such incredible context. Back in 1984, Calvin Klein outlined a philosophy of liberation and sensuality, and that exact vision still dictates the modern, clean aesthetic of the collections you're browsing today. Keeping that in mind really gives you a fresh perspective as you look at their current apparel.
Moving right along to Section 2, the showroom, navigating fits, sizing, and collections.
Now, navigating a massive catalog can be kind of daunting for a new shopper, but they've made it incredibly intuitive. As you browse, definitely use those search filters. They're perfect for narrowing down specific seasonal collections, like if you're hunting for the perfect summer linen or a lightweight denim. And to make sure you get the absolute perfect fit, take advantage of the comprehensive online size guides for men, women, and kids. It literally takes all the guesswork out of the equation. Plus, if you're the type who prefers to feel the fabrics in person, just pop your zip code into the store locator tool to find the nearest physical shop.
If you're looking for some styling advice amidst their huge variety of denim, I highly recommend checking out their Denim Fit Guide. It is fantastic for exploring modern trends tailored specifically to your body type. Right now, you can discover incredible fits like the super nostalgic 90s straight, the fashion-forward barrel leg, or even just those classic staples like the relaxed boot and high rise.
All right, next up is Section 3, the concierge desk, checkout, tracking, and troubleshooting.
So, you've picked out your items, and now we want to make sure your checkout is flawless. Let's say you were lucky enough to get a gift card. Redeeming it is super simple. During checkout, you just enter the gift card number. But, and here's a critical detail people miss, you absolutely must also enter the specific PIN, located right under the scratch-off area on the back of the card. Click Apply, and you're good to go. Oh, and just keep in mind, you can apply a maximum of 2 gift cards per online transaction.
Once your order is placed, keeping tabs on it is incredibly transparent. You just log into your account, head over to My Orders, and click the provided tracking link. The best part is that this link gives you real-time updates from carriers like FedEx, UPS, DHL, or USPS, so you can trace your package all the way from their warehouse directly to your front door.
But hey, we all know shipping logistics can sometimes hit a snag. What happens if you run into a delivery issue? Or worse, your order is unexpectedly canceled?
Don't panic. Simple solutions exist for all of these common hiccups. If your order was canceled, it's usually just an out-of-stock item, or maybe a tiny billing mismatch. If your package arrives but an item is missing, you'll want to contact customer service right away. And if your tracking says delivered, but your doorstep is completely empty, checking with your neighbors or looking around for a carrier delivery note is definitely your best first step.
Now, if those quick fixes don't do the trick, their customer support team is incredibly accessible. You can clearly outline any of your order concerns to them through live chat on the website. They're available from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time on weekdays. You can also send a quick email via their web form or honestly just call them directly at 866-513-0513.
Let's move into Section 4, the Care Lounge, maintaining your premium purchases.
You've got your beautiful new items, and now we need to talk about protecting them, specifically those high-end leather handbags. The care instructions here are super specific for a reason. If your bag gets wet, do dab it gently with a moist cloth. Never, ever rub it. When you aren't using it, do stuff it with tissue paper to preserve its shape, and make sure you store it upright in its dust bag. On the flip side, don't ever use abrasive materials, commercial shoe polish, or chemical solvents to clean it. And finally, please don't overload your bag because that will permanently alter its beautiful shape.
Let's take that a step further for specific colors. If you bought a pale-colored leather bag, like a stunning crisp white or a soft beige, you have to be extra vigilant. You really need to protect these from prolonged direct light, heavy dust, and water. Doing this prevents irreversible staining and helps maintain that flawless premium finish for years.
And finally, we've reached our last stop today, Section 5, the Sustainability Wing, the Calvin Take-Back Program.
I really want to introduce you to Calvin. This is a vital program for sustainable fashion practices. Basically, it's a completely free take-back service designed to extend the life of pre-loved clothing. And the most amazing part of the whole thing? They accept unwanted items from any brand, not just Calvin Klein. It's a fantastic way to ensure these textiles stay far away from our landfills.
Getting your pre-loved clothes ready for the shipping process is delightfully simple. First, just gather your items up. Second, and this is absolutely crucial, double-check that all pockets are empty and make sure you wash all intimates, like swimwear or underwear. Third, pack everything securely into a sturdy box. Fourth, hop online, click Begin to register, and grab your free shipping label. And fifth, just drop it off at USPS.
Now, I should mention there's no monetary compensation or tax write-off for participating in this program, but the environmental payoff is huge, as long as you send the right things. They gladly accept denim, outerwear, washed intimates, handbags, and shoes. But please, do not send unwashed intimates, bedding, electronics, or anything that is wet or contaminated.
You might be sitting there wondering, well, what if my old jeans are completely ripped up and ruined? This is the best part. Even if your items are in terribly poor condition, with massive holes or heavy stains, send them anyway. They are responsibly diverted from landfills and actually converted into alternative fuels and energy. Literally, nothing goes to waste.
So, as we wrap up our digital concierge tour from the brand's historic founding back in 1968 to tracking your modern denim fits right to your door, it leaves us with a really inspiring thought. As you step out into the world wearing your new, perfectly cared-for Calvin Klein apparel, how will you choose to make your fashion footprint both incredibly stylish and remarkably sustainable? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy shopping!